All right, so in this video, we're making a scam review of Novatech to find out if it's legit or not. And oh my God, there is a lot to cover. There are so many red flags. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I found this great article and I will also link to it down below in the description. So let's take a look. So start off, red flag number one, ladies and gentlemen, unrealistic investment projections. Novatech's investment opportunities presented with unrealistic claims. That doesn't mean they're false, but it's important to understand what those claims mean, put them into perspective. These claims are the critical component of the compensation plan, which is quite lucrative, but it only works if the numbers adds up. So are the claims real? Members may use different numbers when sharing the opportunity, but the presentation I watched used a specific rate of return compounded using the calculator.com. They used an average of 3% weekly return compounded weekly for 5 years. I also watched a presentation where they use 3 years, but the outcome is the same. Punching those numbers into the calculator site transforms a relatively small $1,000 investment with no additional contributions into $2,176,097.87 within 5 years. That's pretty impressive. Here are the calculations that they did. Boom. Pretty cool. So while a slight return of 3% on the surface seems reasonable, things get a little out of hand when you compound it weekly. You'll also notice that it's also highlighted the effective annual rate, which is 375,089%. How many investments? No, 375%. How many investments have you heard of that pay an effective annual interest rate of 365% per year? So basically that's 1% per day. Most online compounding calculators won't even let you calculate it. For example, I tried to confirm that this annual rate investment value was correct using Investors Gov Compound Interest Calculator, and I got this error. Yeah, all right. So those does not seem okay for anyone who has been with Novatech for 3 years and had turned 1,000 into 2 million. Be sure to tell us down in the comments below and show proof of it as well, right? And it's only that you have withdrawn it. No back office money. It's worth 0. Only what you withdrawn. Okay, let's jump into the next one. We got the gist of this. Okay, unrealistic earning claims. Funny. So we talked about Novatech's future projections, but what about the current and past claims? Okay, let's see. Let's recap. Starting with $1,000, the math says the projected return will give you 2 trillion within 14 years. Wow, that's pretty damn awesome. These are the published earnings with absolutely no proof of evidence that this is actually the returns. You just have to take it at face value. There have no MyFX book. There's nothing to guarantee that this actually took place. It's just random numbers that they put into back office, but you have to believe it's true. Sort of that like you believe that Santa Claus is real. It's kind of the same thing. Okay. So this we see what they have posted. And we will see percentage monthly. Wow, that's pretty awesome. 1,000 into 1.5 million in how many years? 5 years. Okay. That's 16 times higher than the average annual rate of Berkshire Hathaway, owned by Warren Buffett. I think I heard that name before. All right. So okay, quoted numbers do not include fees. Now, this is an important one because it's hella expensive. Okay, check this out. So when they present their opportunity to present a free return compound weekly, as we already discussed, But even if their numbers are real, they still won't get you anywhere near to the millions they are showing you because there are significant fees on your investment. Ooh. They take 30% of the profits earned inside their fund. Of course, you'll learn this soon after you join. It should also be factored into the projections they use when selling the opportunity. Okay, so of all the returns you supposedly get in the back office money, that's no real money, they take 30% of it. How nice of them. It's also unclear how these profits are derived, whether it's strictly from your investment returns or if they include the sale of services. All right, which means other people joining, I suppose. And what exactly are the company's profits? And as a pseudo shareholder, are you privy to that information? Okay. They are legally paying a considerable amount of money. You should know exactly where that money is coming from, which brings us to the next red flag, the plot thickens. Novatech does not report their trades. So if the earning claims above are not suspicious enough, the fact that they don't report them makes it even worse. Some comments about this says they must keep their secrets, but reporting trades is common practice. Absolutely, it is. Sure, most people invest in mutual funds, ETFs. It takes that they don't pay attention to the individual holding or trades within the funds, at least not regularly. But that does not mean disclosure is not required. The SEC requires most brokers, as defined in the next section of this review, to not only register with the SEC, but to join a self-regulatory organization such as National Futures Association. And what does this organization say about disclosure? NFA lays out specific regulations for foreign transaction. One of those requirements involves reporting. Forex dealer members have strict reporting requirements. And the reason why they're not reporting it is because they don't have any. Novatech is not registered with the SEC. Aha, okay. Many comments and reviews have correctly stated that Novatech is not regulated with SEC, so the question is whether they need to be. According to the SEC, a broker is defined any person engaged in the business of effecting transactions in securities for the accounts of others. Yes, if you have a PAM account, that would go under that definition. With few exceptions, it's unlawful for a broker to use mail, phone, fax, or internet to affect any transaction in or to induce or attempt to induce the purchase or sale of any security unless the broker is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission in accordance with Section 15B of the Securities Exchange Act. Okay, one exception to this rule is that an individual stockbroker or individual does not necessarily have to register. However, the Act requires them to be supervised by a registered broker. Okay. Additional examples apply to foreign brokers and issuers of securities, but these don't apply to Novatech. So they have to, but they don't. So based on this information, it might appear that Novatech is operating illegally. And you put your money there. Why? Why would you do that? Like, if I were you, I would take all my money out. Like, look at what's happening in the world, and we'll get to that. You know, Russia has given them a cease and desist, a warning. They've got warnings from Canada. Most recently, it was California who said, no, can't do any business here anymore. And it's only going downhill from here, because check this out. When there's fewer people joining Novatech, then they don't have enough money to pay out the other investors, right? Take your money, all of it out. Back office money is worth zero, nothing, nada, nothing. Only money in your bank account is actually worth something. So take all your money out. Whether you want to put your money in somewhere where it's safe and secure, where you have a track record of 3 years, with real trading, with hundreds of MyFX books tied to it, and you can have your money in a real forex broker, whichever one you want. You get to keep 100% of the profits. No profit split, no PAM accounts, no performance fee, nothing. I'm going to show you that at the very end. At least take your money out, right? You don't want to have that tough conversation with your spouse. Like, you put in way too much money, you promised them the world, and now it's all gone and you have to restart from scratch. You don't want to have that conversation. I've been there. I'm like that. That's why I'm so like, I really, it's like my ethical obligation to share this information with you so you can take your money out. I wish I would have listened to myself, gone back a few years back in time, right? Because it's unnecessary, right? There are legitimate opportunities out there. It's just that Novatech isn't one of them. Okay, let's go. Let's continue. Novatech's address. Novatech's address has an interesting history. The company is apparently located at its Suite 305 Griffith Corporate Center in Beachmount, Kingstown. And according to the Griffith Corporate Center claims, they do not rent office space to Novatech. Ooh, exciting. So does a company called Novatech occupy a space in this business center? Based on several reviews, this address is used by scammers. Cynthia Petion, Eddie Petion, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, are supposedly Novatech's owners. Can somebody please confirm? Response from the owner: we do not rent office space to a company by that name. However, you can register agent called the address as follows, blah, 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 blah. The firm may have registered this company or provide services to it. Okay, so it would be better, like I said, that that it didn't publish this address, right? The obvious reason is that it's an offshore tax haven. Okay, makes sense. When you register your St. Vincent and the Grenadines, founders have no citizenship requirements, and the company receives tax exempt status. Aha! So not only do they want to steal all of your money, they don't want to pay any taxes doing it. What amazing people! Amazing people. All right, let's continue to the next one. This is really detailed, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna share this with you down in the description below. If you have got a value from this video, be sure to write some nice comments. Try at least, guys. Have some nice nice comments. See what you've gained from this video. Okay, Novatechfx fraud warning from BC, Canada. So the British Columbia Securities Commission recently added Novatechfx to its investment caution list. The warning states that Novatech Ltd claims to be located in Florida, and it also claims to offer trading services by an experienced team of traders. We are aware that Novatech Ltd has accepted funds from British Columbia residents. Novatech is not registered to trade in or advise on securities or derivatives in the BC. To be clear, this is only a warning and caution. The BC Securities Commission is not accusing them of fraud, but urges BC residents to be cautious when investing with firms that does not register or trade or advise in the BC. Next one is from Russia. Take it for what it's worth, but Novatech has also been flagged by the Bank of Russia as showing signs of being an illegal professional participant in the securities market. Oof, that was a tongue twister. All right. Bank of Russia, and then we have a Novatech investigation. So this one is strange. The FBI did a 700-page audit on Novatechfx, and according to the Novatech CEO, Cynthia, she burned it. Not figuratively, she literally burned it. And you can show that in the video here. And why would you do that? Let's assuming that it's true. If you have a 700-page report, you would keep that. And if you have nothing to hide, and if you want to use that for purposes later on, for future reference, like, there is nothing that comes from burning it, right? What the hell? This is all very weird, to say the least. right? Doesn't make you a cent. Why would you burn a report that the FBI that validates your company? Hey, this is a good company. Yeah, I'm gonna burn it. No. Okay, Novatech's founders and AVS Mining. Okay, so AVS Mining was a crypto mining service that offered investment opportunities, and they are currently the subject of over 2,000 signatures on change.org, petitioning Interpol and the Texas State House to launch an investigation. The main reason for that investigation, members who lost their money. So AVS Mining was also issued a cease and desist order by Texas State Securities Board. The order accuses AVS Mining of guaranteeing a 200% passive return on every investment and then later disclaiming that guarantee. It also states that the respondents engage in other illegal, fraudulent, deceptive, and/or misleading practices in connection with the off of crypto mining contracts. Why is AVS relevant? It's relevant because Eddie Petion was AVS Mining's president, and Cynthia Petion was their vice president. Here are two videos verifying this. Oh, so we have a huge scam. And now the founders of Novatech are the ones that have promoted a major scam in the past. It's like, okay, these people are thieves, right? And I'm gonna trust my money with them. Yeah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Okay, so they learned all the tricks of the trade from AVS Mining, and then they went on to do it themselves. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, let's go. We have more. Okay, red flag 11. Okay, this is a whole album over here. So Novatechfx and the Metatrader 5 trading platform. So Novatech provides access to a legitimate trading platform. This could be considered a curiosity rather than a red flag, but what seemed to be validation of Novatech's legitimacy may be just the opposite. Da-na-na-na. Just because Novatech implies that they are operating their own trading platform called Metatrader 5, but there's some confusion here. Ooh, let's take a look. At least that's how I read it. Novatech does not own or operate Metatrader 5. They may be registered, maybe a registered Meta 5 trade broker, but they have no other association with it. To be fair, they don't actually state that they own Metatrader 5, but their wording on their site is suggestive. Metatrader 5 platform. Our platform represents the all-one concept and offering impressive analytical tools for those choosing to trade on their own, including graphic objects and detailed analysis of quote dynamics. We feature more than 100 forex and cryptocurrency pairs, along with more than 80 technical indicators and analytical tools. Yeah, that's a strange wording. Metatrader 5 is instead owned and operated by MetaQuotes Software Corp. It was founded in 2000, long before Novatechfx ever existed. It's a third-party trading platform. Brokers like Novatech can connect to for forex trading. Again, I thought this was a point of validation for Novatech, but it's actually not. They can't show any evidence either. That's because it sort of pits Novatech against other brokers directly. Among Metatrader's top brokers, Novatechfx is not listed. For example, according to forexbrokers.com, the best Metatrader brokers are IC Markets, Admiral Markets, FP Markets, FX Pro, Pepperstone, CMC Markets, Vantage. Novatechfx does not make the list. Of course, the list is subjective. It's based on forexbrokers.com's criteria, but I could not find Novatechfx on any list, including topbrokerlist.com, which includes their 36 Metatrader 5 forex brokers. Okay, do we have more? Oh my God. Okay, the 12th one, guys. If you're still with me, if a company has 12 red flags, jump ship, take out your money. Just do it, right? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain by taking out your money. Take it out to your own bank account, safe and secure with you. right? According to a professional forex and futures trader, Nick Sieck, known as Trader Nick on YouTube, shady brokers can fake live accounts and profit using the Metatrader software. This is not good. In the video below, he's referring specifically to Metatrader 4, but could not find any information that says Metatrader 5 is different. That's not to say Novatech or its senior members are faking accounts or profits, but knowing that is possible adds an additional layer of uncertainty as what's going on here, especially since they're unregulated. In the following video, Nick goes into further detail and also explains the danger. All right, cool. Oh my God. On to the 30th. Mentioned this briefly above, but the recent collapse of FTX trading in FTX group is a cautionary tale and is bringing the entire crypto market down with it. Before its collapse, FTX was considered by experts to be one of the most reputable and secure exchanges. Investors thought their investments were safe. FTX terms of service state that your digital access shall at all times remain with you and shall not transfer to FX trading. None of the digital assets in your account are profited off or shall be loaned to FTX trading. You control the digital assets held in your account. All right? I haven't found it in writing, but in various presentations and videos, similar claims about Novatech have been made. In FTX case, despite these promises, they reportedly used up to 10 billion with a B in customers' funds to prop the owner of Sam Bankman-Fried trading firm. Oh my God. Yeah, dude, like if FTX is not, if you're not even safe with FTX, like you are 100% less safe with Novatech. Okay, update. Oh, there's a new one. Update November, last month. Red flag 14. California issues desist and refrain order. This update came from Gary. You can read his assessment and experience in the comments. The state of California recently issued Novatech as cease and desist and refrain order. It's quite extensive, so I won't go over the entire thing. You can read it in the ca.gov, Department of Finance, Protection, and Innovation. You can read there. There's basically a link here. One notable section states, in connection with the offer or sale of these securities, Novatech, Cynthia, and Eddie Pejon, no idea, or cost to be made, untrue statements of material fact or material omissions to investors and potential investors, including but not limited to the following: falsely representing that Novatech is a registered hedge fund in the United States. It's not. Falsely representing that Novatech is a registered investment advisor. It's not. Falsely representing that Novatech is a registered broker. It's not. It also mentions several instances where they failed to disclose Chapter 7 bankruptcy and multiple lawsuits for unpaid debts. Oh, this takes the prize. Oh my God. These guys, they're doing exceptionally well with trading, and they have to file for bankruptcy, and they can't even pay their debts. And you are trusting your money to them. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, like no. If you see this video, just take your money out. Just take it out right now. So the owners, like they were part of a scam before, top leaders of a scam. They learned the inside of it, started their own scam, and now they're catching up. Oh my God. Just do yourself a favor. Take your money out. Take your money out. My God. Another item refers specifically to Novatech's unrealistically high rate of return. Oh my God. Okay, let's take a look. Novatech did not provide financial statements to investors or potential investors. I know, because there isn't any. Instead, Novatech provided a simple line chart showing Novatech's purported weekly profits and losses over time, and a bar graph showing Novatech's purported monthly profits over time. According to the charts, Novatech's averaged nearly 3% returns for investors per week and had never incurred a weekly loss. Oh. Oh, okay. This is too much. Oh my God. So I'm gonna cut it short right here. And for those of you interested in an opportunity to earn a potential passive income where you have 3 years track record on a solid MyFX book, actually hundreds of them, where you keep the funds inside of a forex broker away from the company. So even if something were to happen with the company, all of your funds would be safe and secure. There's a 3 year track record of results, and they have been equal to or greater than what you've been experiencing here with Novatech most of the time. No guarantees whatsoever, no guarantees. Some months have been better, some months have been worse, right? But just take a look at it, right? So I'm gonna include that video right now.
Take the power of trading to a whole other level with AI superpower Athena by Economy. Your money is your money. Nobody has access to it except you. It's totally safe and securely locked in your personal account that sits behind your own brokerage and trading account to build your own legacy. Free of interference from companies, Athena lets you monitor and control your trading 24/7 from an app on your phone. No distractions, no limits. But too many traders today focus on quantity of trades without strategy. With over 2 years of testing, backed by one of the most advanced and exciting platforms on the market, Athena helps you focus on capital preservation while executing precision trades. What's more, Economy won't charge deposit, management, or performance fees. Your profits are your profits. Enjoy them with the people you love, or just yourself. It simply requires an initial load and balance of $1,000 and just 3 minutes of setup time. Is a lifetime of potential earnings and secondary income worth just 3 minutes of your time? We think so. Charge up your freedom and take control of the game with the AI trading superpower software, Athena by Economy.
So Athena is every bit as good as it sounds, and it will trade for you completely hands-off in whichever forex broker that you choose, and that is absolutely amazing. You have complete safety and security of your funds, and there's complete transparency. So the strategy that Athena uses is that it's looking for when the market is overbought or oversold, so looking at support and resistance levels, and when the trends start to switch, boom, then it enters the market. So this is not a martingale strategy. This is real AI with machine learning, and we have professional traders looking at it at every time, every interval where it's being active. So if there needs to be human intervention for some particular black swan event in the market, we have those people in place. Right now, what I want to share with you is that the drawdown on Athena is super low. So the lot sizes are very small so that your capital is never at risk. They have capital preservation as their main thing. And now we have almost 3 years of recorded data, recorded results. And what we have seen is that we have an average of 7 to 10% return on a monthly basis. Now, this is by any means of the imagination, no guarantee. Past results are not indicative of future results, but what we do have is that we have hundreds and hundreds of verified MyFX book results of happy customers using Athena. So let's take a look. So this here particular account goes back to 2020. And as we can see here, they have been very good months all through 2021. It's been very consistent, apart from that 1 month where it wasn't properly activated. So as you can see here, is that there have been winning and losing days, but there's been no losing month up until this point. And that's absolutely amazing. So even with turmoil in the marketplace, you know, with the Russia-Ukraine situation, there's been the Luna crash and FTX, it's still holding strong, it's being consistent, and it delivers over and over again. So this is one of the most stable sustainable and long-term things that I have found out there, which really gives you full transparency and also gives you access and full autonomy to your funds, which is super important. So now let's take a look at a Athena testimonial.
All right, guys, so this is my Athena account. As you can see here, from Sunday market open until now, this thing has done $84 for the wheat for the whole month that this thing's been running. As you can see here, it's up $549 with a deposit of $54.60. We just broke 6K today, and this thing is absolutely savage. It's currently in another position. Let's go ahead and look at my FX book that I connected to this account from the 29th of August until now. It's up almost 10%. And look at my good brother here as well, who literally started his account on the 23rd, 100K account, up over almost 16%. Absolutely savage. Don't miss out.
The next step right now is to click the link down below and get started. I will send you all the materials you need. I will add you to the groups. I will make sure that you have all the tutorials so that you can start running. I'm super excited to help you win in the financial markets. So down below, you'll find the link you need to get started, and also my recommendation for a top-notch Forex broker to use. If you want to use your own, that's absolutely fine. If you haven't made the decision yet, I strongly recommend the one down below. Looking forward to help you win.